Hey guys, before we get started on this lesson, I wanted to remind you that there is texts and lesson stuff underneath the videos. So if you're just watching the videos and then moving on to the next thing, you're missing some stuff. So, also, all of these things, all of these lessons are meant to be reapplied over and over again. You can't do something one time and expect for it to stick forever. You know, if you clean something, then it's probably going to get dirty again sometime, and then your mind included. You know, you clean the clutter, you clean and organize the clutter and the chaos, but you have to upkeep it, or it's just going to keep getting cluttered again. Okay. Anyway, moving on to this one, which is strategy, right? Because you have to have a strategy, you have to have a roadmap when you're driving. You know, you got the gas, which is energy. We know where we're going, we got the destination. Now we need to know the route to take, right? So, what you want to do is sit down and write down everything that it would take to get you to that point. Everything being anything that you have to learn, anything that you have to do, mindsets even. If you need to, for example, if you need to learn how to be confident to, do videos, for example, then that's a mindset thing, and it's like a personal thing. It's a self thing. The health, self, and wealth. Okay, and we'll get to that later. But yeah, write down absolutely positively everything that you need to learn to do, that you need to make time to do, that you need to prioritize to make all of this manifest into being, right? If you don't know how to do something, that's great. We've got the internet, we've got everything at our fingertips these days. Used to, if you wanted to do something and you didn't know how, then your options were either pick the brains of the people around you and hope that they know how to do it, or go to the library, which is very time consuming. But these days we have the internet. You can literally Google anything you want to know and know it in a matter of seconds. So there's absolutely no excuses. If it's something more complicated that you can't really learn how to do, then you always have the option of finding someone who knows how to do it, and they can either do it for you or teach you. And, generally some payment might be involved in that. But, we have to do what we have to do to make our dreams come true, right? So, it's really simple. Just write down absolutely positively everything that you need to know, that you need to do, that you need to learn, all of it, okay? And map out in what order you need to learn it, or what order you need to do it, okay? If you can even work backwards, all right? If this is your end goal, what would cause that end goal to manifest? If time freedom is your goal, then what can you do now that makes everything, come together quicker, easier, better, faster? Let me give you an example, okay? I like time freedom. I am a way better writer than I am a speaker, but it's way more time convenient for me to do videos than it is to sit down and write something and then edit it and everything, because with writing you can be a lot more creative, a lot more in depth, and really sit and think about your words before you write them, and you go through and you edit them, and that's really time consuming. And videos are more on the spot, in the moment, you see. So even though I'm not quite as good at it, I make do, and it's less time consuming, which means more time freedom, right? So there's you an example. If you're looking for monetary freedom, figure out backwards what would take to get that, and then what would it take, what would you have to learn, or what would you have to do to make that manifest quicker, as soon as possible, all that good stuff. All right, so we're just writing down right now. We're not going to have to do anything just yet per se. This is more like the game plan, right? This is your roadmap. You want to write down as detailed as possible every little thing that you can figure out that you have to learn to, and you don't have to do it all right now. Do it in steps. Right here in this moment today, I need to do X, Y, and Z. Within the next week, I need to figure out this and this. Within the next 2 weeks, I need to implement A and B. And then in the next month, I need to have this down pat. So you build on what you have. Now, you start little, you start small. You don't have to do everything all at once. You don't have to know everything today or everything tomorrow. You learn a little bit at a time. And who was it? I don't know. Somebody said that a 1% change every day is a 365% change in a year. Right? So we don't have to learn everything right now, and we don't have to do everything right now. That's staying in that sort of mindset is where overwhelm comes from, and panic even. And we don't want to do that. We want to just say, well, all we have today is what we have, and all we can do today is this and this. And as long as we accomplish this and this, it's okay to let ourselves rest, and we'll worry about the rest tomorrow. It's real easy. You don't have to worry about everything all at once. So just write down the steps, get your roadmap going, and I'll see you on the next one.